How to get your whole company aligned for digital transformation. Most organizations are transforming into a digital state where technology is integral because adapting to changing customer needs and market environments become easier. The business landscape is changing fast. Competitors are going digital, and non-traditional competitors are encroaching into your space. So leaders must continuously monitor this landscape for the digital technology threats and opportunities. They must choose and adapt new technologies like AI to stay ahead. They must help their people understand what should change, why, and how. With so many opportunities to consider and prioritize, leaders must actively gather perspectives of their best people. These people are already experimenting with AI tools like ChatGPT, innovating on technologies like quantum computing, mixed reality, IoTs, digital twins, etc. Companies that operate at the cutting edge use speed, learn, and adapt. Their secret is keeping their whole enterprise on the same page, if you will, so everyone is aligned to the same goals. How to create alignment? As leaders, first you must understand the big picture. Then understand the context within the different areas. Finally, you will need the details to act. These are the conceptual, contextual, and tactical layers. Have the organization share relevant parts of this understanding with your people. The layered approach creates understanding, sustains a dialogue, and moves the organization forward in an exciting but uncertain time. The conceptual layer focuses on the business landscape and how your company fits in that marketplace. It also frames your enterprise technology opportunities, risks, investments, etc., including how each impacts the business landscape. Many years ago, Michael Porter created his 5 forces industry model, which is still great for framing an ongoing conversation about any company's marketplace. Although today I would draw a big box around the whole thing and call it the 6th force. The 6th force is about the potential impact of global stuff like pandemics, climate change, and wars when thinking about any industry. The contextual layer integrates entities like partners, business units, customers, etc. It captures how data flows and how operations might change to impact different entities. For example, you might use data provided by one partner about the customer's network connections to enhance the customer's product offerings and experience. The tactical layer will create a list of investment opportunities that will help prioritize where to put your money and resources to best transform the business. It manages the more detailed information about proposals, project plans, business cases, IT systems, and so on for execution, adjustment, replanning, etc. How do you practically use this framework? Let's say you want to know how to use generative AI in your organization. Start with the big picture. Understand how different players in the marketplace ecosystem could potentially use generative AI. Would that strengthen, weaken, or not change your company's competitive position? Dive deeper into the context to understand how your business areas could change and the overall implications. Your focus here should be much broader than simply generative AI. It must include other technologies, business process changes, the customer's acceptance, government regulations, and a lot more. When everyone is looking at the same big, connected picture and speaking the same language, it's easier to discuss these opportunities and prioritize them. After you and your team have identified areas to change, initiate a program or multiple projects to test the validity of their analysis and hypothesis. Some of these will work out and some will not. You should then collectively understand and adjust to move forward. Some projects will be operationalized to impact the business and customers. The cycle repeats, each time inviting broad shared participation and a regular forum that includes your key people. For leaders of large enterprises today, the biggest challenge to lead is more than just understanding rapidly emerging technologies. Rather, the challenge is about providing their people with a clear vision, direction, compelling reason for investments in some things and not in others, and an actionable roadmap for the priority, sequence, and pace of change that the company will execute on. The exploding breadth and accelerating pace of AI and digital transformation opportunities have only made the challenge more significant, but it still is fundamentally a human challenge about leading people, a challenge leaders have always had. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing. Sign up on my website for a one-page visual summary of this video. Thank you.